Yeah. 3 up, 3 down. Still ain't fucking around. Yeah. I'ma take it somewhere ain't it been before. Let's explore, let me spread my wings, let me soar. My money trees branching out like a sycamore. With blood and gore, finally settling the score. Can't claim soldier if you ain't never been to war. No bullshit, this Taurus niggas like a minotaur. I'm in the law, nothing sweet, yo, in the core. Was really poor, but now I got my foot up in the door. Make them see red, but make them miss me like a matador. I ain't going with the flow like an albacore. Fuck the squad, it's only right cause I'm a sagamore. I can assure she'll adore me like forevermore. Difference is night and day, like I'll be sure, but I'll be sure remind you if you need me like I did before. It ain't right, but it's something that I can't ignore. I got the last laugh, it makes me kinda immature. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. Every day, every night, gotta live with myself. Every day, every night. Every day, I gotta fight, gotta live with myself. Every day, every night, yeah. Every day, every night, gotta live with myself. Every day, every night, yeah. Every day, gotta fight, gotta live with myself,
Damn mama, I could see the pain in your eyes. Imagine how it was for me, I never said goodbye. Just a youngin' didn't understand why people cried. Lost a piece of the community when Nana died. Felt the same when I heard my aunt Cookie died. West Memphis lost some legends, that shit gave me pride. Grabbed some paper and a pen, started writing to them. Asking please watch over me as I keep fighting through them. Plenty ways to go, making sure I kept it honest. Not for handouts, not that type of artist. Never focused on the talk, the future isn't promised. Plan on stacking all these chips like my name was Thomas. Promise Mary that I look out for my mama now. Finn been beef and I stay focused on them commas now. You can miss me with the bullshit, too much drama now. We were stuck with all the trauma shit behind us now.
That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. Every day, every night, gotta live with myself. Every day, every night. Every day, gotta fight, gotta live with myself. Every day, every night, yeah. Every day, every night, gotta live with myself. Every day, every night, yeah. Every day, gotta fight, gotta live with myself,
Yo, too many hats, but I gotta wear them all. MJ in the 4th down, 1 with the ball. And I'm really quite cocky with unmitigated gall. Think I care about opinions, nigga? Really not at all, And it ain't right how 100 years later, melanated people still in the same fight. And it ain't right how I gotta lose it all just to win it all again in the same night. And it ain't fair how they see me as a threat, not a vet, when I'm anywhere near theirs. And it ain't fair how in 2019 they made it legal for us to rock our real hair. Yeah, it may sound like complaining, but I'm really just explaining everything that we've been knew. Don't assume, don't accuse, you abuse. You could never understand everything that we've been through.
That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. That just ain't right, just ain't right, just ain't right. Every day, every night, gotta live with myself. Every day, every night. Every day, gotta fight, gotta live with myself. Every day, yeah. 3 up, 3 down. Still ain't fucking around. Yeah. I'ma take it somewhere ain't it been before. Let's explore, let me spread my wings, let me soar. My money trees branching out like a sycamore. With blood and gore, finally settling the score. Can't claim soldier if you ain't never been to war. No bullshit, this Taurus niggas like a minotaur. I'm in the law, nothing sweet, yo, in the core. Was really niggas talking love a mess. Niggas tripping, be my guest. They all act like I was less. Did more for them than they attest. I'm a beast, I beat my chest. Beat you down, I beat the rest. They just mad, they be depressed. I'm about to fucking flex. After me, nobody next. Running like nobody stretch. Overlapping niggas best. I'm bugging out, I be's a pest. I can't feel I breathe success. I can't feel you'll be impressed. There's so much to be addressed. Why should I when I am blessed? Good enough ain't good enough when good enough could be better. Yeah, I'd rather be the best, but y'all be good enough together. Everybody wants smoke until they get the smoke. It's that simple. Fuck around and get smoked in.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for joining tonight. What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Hey,
Thank y'all for
everybody.
joining. Hey. What's up, peoples? So yeah, we thank you all for joining for another show tonight. We are Recipe for Intentionality. We are back for another cook up. We got a special one tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got a special one, a great one tonight. Amazing guest tonight. What is this? Episode 7 now? 7th episode?
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's get it. So, again, we appreciate all the love and support. You already know the rundown. This is a platform to promote everyday people, the small business owner, entrepreneur, independent artist. We are here to create more visibility to your brand, promote your brand, bring more traffic to your business, music, etc. We are intentional in adding the most value to you and your business the best way that we can. So let's talk about your recipe to success. So you already know it's me, FU Music. My boy to my right, Renzo Romain Valentin. Zoe. Yo, what's good? What's up? Then I got my boy Quinn Raps. You already know Quintessential.
What's up? What's up?
Song in the intro was hot. That's him. You already know. All right, so let's get into it. Our guest tonight is an entrepreneur, speaker, wellness coach, author, and certified mental health advocate. She is a wellness strategist and CEO of Personal Lifestyle Event Management Services. She is the founder of Redirect Your Choices that supports people suffering with depression, anxiety, and she also has her event staffing and service company. She has won numerous awards, which we will get into, of course, later within the podcast. Her mission is to empower women to redirect their choices by promoting physical, mental, and spiritual wellness. Her goal is to create programs and platforms that inspire women to have a renewed perspective, purpose, and create positive results. She is also a published author of a journal entitled Redirect Your Choices. We are also excited for her upcoming book launch August 6, 2021 for her book entitled Chasing After God's Own Heart. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, yeah, definitely. So, yeah. So she works tirelessly to help and educate our community concerning mental health. We are honored and grateful to welcome our amazing guest tonight, Suzane Jospeph. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Clap it up. Clap it up. What up, Suzane?
What up? What up? What up? Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you for joining.
I'm
Hey.
excited.
We're excited too. Thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. Again, thankful and grateful. We appreciate you.
Anytime.
Yes, appreciate it. So yeah, let's get into it. So like we were saying, let's talk about your mission to empower women, right? You have created, again, programs and platforms to empower them to redirect their choices by promoting physical, mental, and spiritual wellness. Why is this mission personally so important to you?
The mission is very important to me because I myself suffer, let me not say I suffer. I used to suffer with depression and anxiety. It's not of me. While going through that process and going through a dark space in my life. And when I finally came through, finally stopped the boohoo crying, finally stopped messing with my mind, self-sabotaging my life and getting myself all the way together, God spoke to me and said, there's no way I'm going to let you see through this and you not share it with other women. This is the problem that we have, within our community. Us as women, we try to be very strong. We try to put that face on and be superwoman, be, the best mom that we can be. But at the same time, we really need to check on our mental state. And that's what it was for me. It was an overwhelming journey, and I don't want to see nobody else go through that.
Dope. So your trials and tribulations helped you now empower women to move forward in their lives. That's dope. Cool, cool.
Amen.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Cool. Yeah, so so that's amazing how we all have ups and downs and trials and tribulations in life, but we also can help people from what we go through. So we appreciate you helping women and men and everyone within the community. That's dope.
Amen.
Dope.
All right, so it says that you are a certified mental health advocate and founder of Redirect Your Choice. Tell us more about this program and how it came about.
All right. So what the program entails is basically my process, what I implemented in my life, the strategies and tools that I utilize to get my life all the way together. That process looked like therapy. Therapy is so important. I know people feel like when we speak about therapy, people already brings the stigma of you being crazy. No, that is somebody who is looking to heal. That is somebody that is looking to understand what their mind is saying to them. Because what we don't realize, and it even says it in the Bible, because we know the Bible is active, live, and alive. Jeremiah 17 verse 9 states that our heart is the most untroubled place. You get what I'm saying? Like, it leads us to above and beyond wickedness. And if we don't find a way to calm our heart, gauge our emotions, really truly have a kind heart so that we can really be, whole within, we won't know how to get ourselves in a place to really serve and be purposeful. So therapy was very important through my process. The next process was for me journaling, writing it out. We are very overwhelmed human beings. We think that staying busy is the best way to go. That's what shows me success. That shows that I'm really trying to go and secure the bag and go get it. No. Okay, like stop.
Real
Stop.
talk. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
it. I found in my life how overwhelmed I was. I went through a process where I was part of domestic violence and I had to go through a divorce. While going through that divorce process, I realized that my mind was still overwhelmed. My mind was still on overload. My mind was not grieving and processing a new change. So in that, when we're not processing how we're feeling, gauging our emotions, trying to put who, what, where, when, why, we begin to make unhealthy choices. So I had to purge my thoughts. Purging my thoughts looked like journaling. That's why I created the Redirect Your Choices journal. A part of journaling also included me making sure my budget was on point. If your finances is not together, you will always be all over the place. Always. I don't care if you're going to therapy, if you're not making sure you love your money and it's duplicating and it's going to the right places and sources, and you can see everything that's happening, you're going to be so messed up and be right back in that same rut that you just came from.
Yeah.
So budgeting was very important. And I also implemented in that journal, speaking life to yourself. All of this is the process of the Redirect Your Choices program. Affirmations. You got to speak life to yourself. You got to manifest. Not only manifest, you got to take action. We could say all day long, I want to be rich. I want to be rich. What are you going to do to be rich? What are the tools and the strategies you're going to utilize to get there? Because it's not just going to drop on your lap. So, setting those goals, you making sure you go through therapy, making sure you journaling, and my beautiful place, meditation.
Meditation. Okay.
Let's meditate with God. Let's just be quiet.
Right.
Let's sit still for a second. Quiet your mind. Come on, let's stop thinking about baby mama not picking up the phone. Let's stop worrying about baby daddy not paying the child support. Let's really direct our energy in a healthy place, in a happy place. And meditation is the key to my program. So that's what you get when you are a part of the Redirect. And you get me, your wellness coach, full of energy.
You hear that, people? You get Suzane, you know what I'm saying? But no, that's amazing. You said therapy. I know in our community it's a stigma, like you said. People think, oh, are you crazy going to a therapy? No, it's really, like you said, it helps you get your thoughts out, get your experiences out, and get you past your past, really. You know what I'm saying? It steps you into the right direction towards your future and forget about the past, really. So
And that's an
That's
unbiased person talking to you. They don't even know who you are. They don't know what you've done in your past. So you know the answer, the direction they're going to give is actually going to be honest. You get what I'm saying? We don't want honesty. I get we have girlfriends and our besties, our homeboys that we want to vent to, but are they giving you any solution to close that part of your life so you can go forward?
true. Yeah, real talk. Because our friends and our family, they might agree with you. They might tell you otherwise. They're like biased. So like, yeah, like you said, it's an unbiased person talking to you,
Tell you
and
what you wanna hear.
getting your finances. Yeah, telling you, telling you what you want to hear, getting your finances ready. You know what I'm saying? Like all together. That's big. That's important. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, if you don't have it together, you'll be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's dope. And also, like you said, you get you as a strategist and a coach. So everybody check her out in the description. You know what I'm saying? She dropped some gems already. We just started. Like, what we like,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? We like 15 minutes in, you dropping gems already. So
All the
that's
way
dope.
home.
Yeah,
Right.
dope. Appreciate that.
I like the meditation piece you said. You do have to disconnect from the world every now and then so you can get to yourself. Really like
Yeah.
that.
You really have to. Like, when I started meditating, it felt awkward. You know what I'm saying? It's going to feel awkward in the beginning because you're not used to being still in a quiet place.
Right.
But when you put yourself in a zone place, you set up your space so that you could feel like you're honing in and you aligning your chakra, or letting the universe be with one, whatever works for you. My universe is God because he created heaven and earth, right?
Right.
That's my center. So whatever works for you, because what people don't also realize is that because I journal, I pray, I meditate, I go to church, or I do whatever, it might not work the same way for somebody else. They might not need the meditation and just need the journaling because their mind is all over the place. So the program also makes sure that we customize it to what you need, because you might not need everything.
Dope. Affirmations you said too. Just affirming that. Yes. Yep. Speak life into what you want. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Real talk. That's amazing. That's amazing.
You also have a staffing service business. Tell us more about that and why being an entrepreneur is so important to you and your evolution.
All right. So we all know, I didn't grow up in the best, you get what I'm saying? So poverty was my name. Going through poverty, watching my parents working, multiple jobs to just maintain, I got to a point in my life where I did not want that for myself. I wanted to be able to build generational wealth for my children so that they can live in the richness that they deserve. And some people don't even realize, just really go purchase $1 million life insurance policy. You already don't set your kids up. Okay, dropping some tea. But I got to a place in my life where I needed to do something so that I could leave for my kids. Now, going through this process, I struggled because you got to learn your contracts. You got to learn how much to charge, for your prices so that you can actually enjoy and do what you love. So I had to also go through that process of the woes of the ups and downs of business. But when I really found my niche in staffing and providing the services and helping those event planners set up and coming to serve the guests and putting a smile on and making them feel good through an event, I fell in love. And I said, this is how I need to run my business. Not only that, I need to make sure my staff is loved at all times. We always want people to work for us and do a job, but if they're not comfortable, they're not happy, and they don't see where they can go with your company, you're always going to constantly be changing employees. I didn't want that for my business. I want consistent employees. So that staffing service provides you event staffing, servers. You need a bartender. I got you. I'm the one that does all the scouting for you, so you don't have to go look.
Wow, that's dope. Yeah, you mentioned about employees. Like that's important. The customer wants to have a good experience, so your employees have to provide that and set a precedent for the service. So that's a gem right there. It's customer service out here is like kind of like sometimes with different companies. So
we really got to know better.
Yeah, true that. Real talk.
Like, I think we all as Black entrepreneurs need to go through a customer service etiquette class because, the stigma on us as, Black business individuals, it's not good.
Yeah. And I think we sometimes take advantage like, oh, it's a Black business, so oh, it's cool. You know, we don't have to give the best customer service. They're always gonna, you know, support because it's a black business. But it's just like any other business. You got to provide customer service across the board to everybody the same. So, yeah, real talk.
Yeah,
That's
we got a
amazing.
lot to learn.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. So I mean, just from how we're talking, you know, you're a great public speaker. You know, you're into public speaking. So what event or when did you know you had a voice to influence and help others? Because a lot of times public speaking and dealing with others is a little, I guess, hard to do if you're not, if that's not your purpose or calling. So when did you know you had the calling or purpose to talk to, you know, to help others and influence others just through your public speaking, for instance?
When I finally realized I was ready, when I really died to myself and realized if I'm going to stand up and advocate, it's not going to be about me. It's going to be about God's people and me serving them. I had to make sure that my heart was right because at one point in my life, I just really hated people. I hated the way that they moved. I hated the way that their characters, their flaws. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I was too loyal and too genuine to really understand that I had control of who I had in my space. It took me some time to get there, but I hated people. I hated the way they act. I hated the way they, you know, behave when money came into place, and I didn't want to deal with them. And I'm like, how am I going to get up and publicly speak and motivate and inspire people when I don't even like them? So I had to go through the process of loving God's people. And it takes a lot of work because you really people, you got to die. Like when I really say die to yourself.
Oh, wow.
You're going to have people that offend you. You're going to have people that don't like you. You're going to have people that don't give two about you. And you have to learn that if they need God and they need to be served, you need to go over there and, you know, do what you got to do.
Yeah, right. Got to be selfless, like you're saying. Like, yeah. We all got to learn to be selfless at times, like mainly all the time, if that, you know, really to interact with people.
So, Susan, it says you're a recipient of a Legacy Award and 100 Successful Women Award, 40 people under 40. She's doing Award 99 Gems. Tell us more about these honors you received.
Like they're so beautiful. Like every time that I am honored, that's a confirmation that I'm on the right track. Because I'm gonna be real honest. Let's get real. I did not see myself in the mental health world. That was never anything that ever entertained my mind at all. So me going through this journey with God and saying, do you really want me here? He prepared me in 2019. And I knew when 2020 came, there was going to be a mental crisis. And all I kept hearing is, Suzane, get ready, get ready, get ready. So I did everything possible to show up. When I say show up, show up. And in that process, I realized the reason people noticed me, I need y'all to listen. For all those who tuned in, I hope you have your little notepad ready because I'm about to drop a gem to you. What I had to realize through that process, if I was not consistent, these people would not know I was here. I had to be consistent, and the awards came dropping in because people started noticing my work and noticing me showing up every day. Monday motivation, get your life all the way together. It's, you know, take your life back type of Monday. They see me showing up every Wednesday for meditation, every, you know, Thursday showing up for my business, letting them know it's there. And the awards just started flourishing. And I know they're going to still come.
Right.
So I'm so appreciative to those people that nominated. Some people I didn't even know who did it. There were like practically strangers nominating me. But there is one business called the Lashbox Dior. Like I love her. And she works with iHeart Radio and she supports everything I do. So I know one of the awards did come through her.
Dope. Consistency, people, like it's easy to quit. You know, people quit after 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 days, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? But consistency is key with anything that you do. Like I think we all got to implement that and learn that in life. You know, with you know, everything that we, you know. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So we are trying to stay consistent with our little podcast here. So we're keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? That gem you drop relates to us too. So you already know. Yup. Real talk.
So you're an author, right? You got a book, about to launch a book, Chasing After God's Own Heart. Give us some details about the book and how it came to be and your preparation to complete the book.
That's it. There we go.
Yeah.
Dope cover too. Dope cover.
Yeah.
There we go.
Man, let's clap. Let's clap. Let's clap for that.
Yeah.
That's dope. It's coming soon.
I
Yes.
love the cover shot too. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's dope.
Thank you. So, Chasing After God's Own Heart is my story, my memoir. I get to tell my story starting at the age of 17, being a young teen mom, all the way to where God has me here in life. In the stories, you get to hear about me battling, learning to be a young teen mom, learning to be a mother at a very young age. You get to hear me struggling, trying to be loved, trying to find love, and constantly staying in bondage with relationships that I had to let go of. You're going to hear stories about me making poor decisions because it was shiny and glittery, and I thought God wanted me to do it. You're going to hear about me being troubled with myself mentally and entertaining, drugs and entertaining a lifestyle of stripping. You're going to hear it all in the story. My life, in front of the audience, in front of people who want to know more about me. So I do ask, give me grace, because God gave me grace through it. I am not who I was. I am a new person today, walking in what God called me to be. This story will help women pivot. It will help women learn that you can change and God does want better for you.
Wow. So you like bearing all in this book.
All of it. You get to hear the divorce, the abuse. You get to hear it all.
Wow. That's being selfless and helping your story help others, other women and just people, period. That's heavy. That's dope. So August 6th is coming out, right? Got the
my
launch.
birthday. So I'll be celebrating
Oh,
my
your
book.
birthday.
Yeah, and we sold out.
Sold out, yeah.
Oh,
sold out already.
So that.
Dope. Your birthday, happy early birthday. So it's sold out. So y'all gotta cop it. You know what I'm saying? I got the link in the description where you know what I'm saying, check her out so you can get it. So y'all gotta cop it. It's sold out, man. So it's already doing numbers. So dope.
God turned it on.
Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, definitely check out that book. It takes like I said, it takes a lot to bear all and to the public like that, and to really share your story. Sometimes the past you don't want to really talk about or look into, but you're doing that in this book, so we appreciate it, and I know others will be blessed, and they'll take from your your story in your book. Definitely. So yeah, everybody check it out.
Also, I forgot. It also comes with a workbook.
I'll come with a workbook too. Okay.
Yes, because we have to go beyond the book. I don't want you to just read my story and sit with it. Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about maybe you relate it to something in my book. Let's talk about it. Let's write it out and let's find a way to help you go forward. So the beyond the book conversations, will start, as soon as the launch is over with. So yes, I have a workbook as well.
Nice. And you said you're going to do you said the Beyond the Book sessions you say you're going to do?
Yes, Beyond the Book sessions where we actually have, intimate conversations where people can actually ask me like, girl, what were you thinking? You know what I'm saying? I'm in that place in my life. Like, how did you get out of it? That's what I want those conversations to look like.
Dope. So it's going to get the book interactive too right after. So yeah, that's dope. Get the whole experience. So
the whole.
Dope. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's heavy. That's dope. So along the same lines, you talk about and you educate a lot of others about mental health. Why do you think that is so important in our community? And do you believe our community takes it seriously? Because we kind of like shy away from that. We kind of act like mental health, somebody's crazy or they don't have issues within our community. And along with your programs, what can we all do to ensure that mental health is a focal point in our community? Because we shy away from it. We don't like to talk about it. We don't like to shed light on it. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
I mean, with us in our community, we just don't like to talk about it. It goes back, and it's not really our fault. You get what I'm saying? It all really stems back from our past. If we really outline our past, poverty, we outline the past of we're not allowed to really show our emotions. We outline the past of let's brush the abuse and the sexual abuse under the carpet. Let's not talk about it. Let's not let a child voice their opinion. Let's just shut them up when they're feeling some type of way. Everything stems from that, and we can't really blame our parents because of their lineage and where they came from. Us as a community, what we can do to move forward is continuously talk about it, move differently. When I say move differently, we have so much money to invest in going out to eat. We have so much money to invest in hanging out and doing everything else. And I'm not telling you not to have a good time. I'm not telling you not to hang out. But I'm telling you, some of that money could be invested into therapy. Some of that money can be invested in getting help. Yep. Nothing came to me for free. I didn't go to therapy for free unless my job offered me some 8 sessions for free. I had to invest in my mental health, in my mental state of mind. That's investing in my therapy, investing in a support group, investing in the tools that I needed to go forward. So if we learn how to really manage our money and put it in the right places so we can become whole human beings, that would also be a great start. Continuously talking about it so we can really break the stigma, not looking at somebody and calling them crazy, not looking at our children and telling them to shut up. Let's talk about how they're feeling. We see that our children are troubled sometimes. Let's try to gauge and figure out, hey, baby, you've been sleeping in the bed, a couple of days. Is everything all right? Type of conversation. My kids, I love the conversations we have because they're so honest with me. And I love the fact that they're honest with me because I can teach them from the mistakes that they're making. You know what I'm saying? Like my son, he went through his experience where he was smoking weed and doing his thing. I would be a hypocrite if I was like, boy, put that joint down. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking since I was 17. You get what I'm saying? That would be such a hypocrite. Hey, son, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about, what I experienced going through this. It was such a downer for me. Maybe you like to just zone out when you don't have nothing to do, type of conversation. I don't want you hanging out in nobody else's house. So let's talk about where you're going to really do these things. Really having honest conversations with our children. And most importantly, stand up for each other. I get it. Society, we were meant to have opinions. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. We're all human beings. And I learned from Pastor Betty, we all hurt, we all feel. So we're all going to make mistakes. We need to learn to stop setting expectations for human beings. Let people be who they are. Let them show you who they are. And now you take control of your space. You take control by setting boundaries. Boundaries, if you know me, I talk about it a lot. Set your boundaries. Set who's talking to in your ear, who's in your space. Set who you entertaining. If you ain't got homegirls that's trying to level up and all they want to do is hang out, and we can't talk about how we finna put this Barton G money back in our account, I'm not hanging out with you. I'm sorry. I love you, but I ain't hanging out. So there's so many things that we could learn to do. Teaching our children meditation. My daughter meditates with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you, and it's a choice. We can't enforce anything on people, and that's one thing I've learned. The community has to be willing participants in order for change to really, really happen. A perspective is needed, and a mind shift is needed for that to really happen.
Dope. Real quick, you mentioned how we utilize our money and use our money in our community. Now, we all know we spend the most in the economy. Yeah. And the way we're using our money is not conducive to what we should be doing. We have so much, trials and tribulations and just struggle. We don't talk about it. We don't use it a lot towards mental health. So that's a great gem and a great conversation that you just had about that. So I think if we do that more and better in our community, we'll see results and we'll move forward from all the past and everything. So that's dope.
Yeah, and our employers, they offer it. So reach out to your employer, resource services. My company, they offered me 8 free sessions when I wanted to do my journey. Therapy, I've been doing it since my son was 2 years old. So it's not new to me, but I failed to utilize it when I really was depressed.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So yeah, that's heavy.
I definitely applaud you because it's tough just talking about what you went through and your trials and tribulations. So definitely, I'm sure I can speak for my co-hosts that they applaud you as well. But so when it comes to entrepreneurs, what advice do you have for them as far as dealing with trauma and to deal with their mental health effectively?
My advice to them is really know your business. Know your business. Why? Because it's going to be important for you to know your worth. You need to know your worth to enjoy your being an entrepreneur. If your prices isn't set right and you don't understand what strategies and what your process look like behind the scene, you're always going to be in shambles trying to figure out, oh my God, I can't get my business right. Oh my God, I keep just failing. Yeah, well, you keep failing because you ain't even writing down what your process look like. What does the process look like for your business? You know what I'm saying? Once you excel in looking at the process, now what type of clients do I want? You don't want everybody out here in these streets in your business. Come on. What type of clients do I want? I need the clients that's going to pay me my money. That's not going to question me when I send that invoice. That's going to clear that payment before the event. Those are clients I want. I don't want the ones that's talking about, can I get a discount? You don't ask
you know what I'm saying?
For a discount. You don't ask TJ Maxx for a discount. No.
Right. They're like, yo, can you just, you know what I'm saying? Let me get that for nah.
No. And learn
pay the price, man.
You get what I'm saying? No, it's no. If they can't afford you, they just can't afford you. And you understand that. If we can't figure out, hey, I need, for example, I have a staffing company. If 5 staff is too expensive, hey, let's work with 2, but just know the job is not going to be 100%. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest and really communicate when it comes to our businesses. So we are not in shambles all the time trying to say, oh my God, I hate these people. They don't want to pay their bills. Well, that's not your client.
Real talk. And you also said earlier, which ties into what you just said about being an entrepreneur and people want to get to the bag and get to the money real quick. They want to overwhelm themselves with working a lot and so many hours and trying to get multiple streams of income. But you gotta chill too. Your mental health and your rest is important. Everybody say, oh, you don't need sleep. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You won't be successful if you sleep. You know what I'm saying? Sleep when you die and all that kind of stuff. But man, you gotta. I mean, how you gonna be productive if you don't sleep? If you don't rest? If you don't take proper care of yourself? You know what I mean?
You will burn out. You will eventually burn out because after I got divorced, I was like, I can't let my finances, shake. I got to make things still look the same because the kids didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be affected. So I was, up in the morning, working my 9 to 5, leaving my 9 to 5, setting up, somebody's event, leaving that event, maybe, working on the weekend as a staff. I'm a personal assistant. I'm a housekeeper. I did everything you could think of. I'm a babysitter. You get what I'm saying? I was everybody. And I didn't even have time for my children. You know what I'm saying? They became affected and, the phone calls started coming in like, Mommy, when are you going to be home? It's like, oh, do you want that PS5 or you really want me to be home? Let's try to figure it out. But at the end of the day, I end up getting burnt out. I end up getting to a place where I was in a corner of a wall like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really look at your business so that you can really generate the money that you need so you're not constantly viewing so many things. And delegate. I'm an assistant. You know what I'm saying? Delegate. Let the assistant work. Don't micromanage. Let us do the job so we can know that when you go off to be that baller and go speak all over the world, we over here behind the scenes, we got it together for you right here. You got to trust your employees, man.
So you're saying a team is important, right? Because if one person's doing everything, he's going to burn out quick. You got to have a solid team and you got, like you said, delegate because I already it's hard doing, you know what I'm saying?
It is.
Wearing many hats, doing a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, with me, it was like, oh, we want Suzane. Oh, we want you. No, you can't have me all the time. I'm the boss. Use my employees.
Right. I got a team, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah.
And that was a struggle because everybody just wanted Suzane because I know my work. I know my craft. You get what I'm saying? But it's a lot.
Definitely.
Am I boring you guys yet?
No. You just dropping bloop, 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 gym after gym. Bloop, 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 bloop.
You dropping them.
Yeah, we are picking up everything that you're saying. You're dropping a lot of gems. I wanted to ask real quick though, as far as the book, how long did it take you to really write it and finish it? Did it take you some years or was it a year's worth of work?
The honest conversation about this whole book, right? When I first started writing the book, I had a whole book. It was bad. It was nasty. You gotta say it was a book full of just filthy, trashy things I was doing as a young kid and stuff that I witnessed as a young kid. And somehow God made that book go missing when I sent it to be edited, the book just disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Like I was saying, you ain't sending that trash out to these people.
Okay. Wow.
But that was the mindset that I was in.
Yep.
So when I started writing this book, it was during the pandemic. During the pandemic, we had a lot of quiet time. While people were sitting there just mourning the pandemic, I utilized it for my advantage.
Yeah.
Some of y'all missed out during the pandemic. I utilized that. I jumped up on them lives every day. I got up. I was on Facebook every day because it was quiet. Nobody out here in these streets. So let me go show who I am while everything is still. You get what I'm saying? So I started writing. I had to do some therapy through the book because I needed to get my thoughts together. I remember my publisher saying, like, girl, you were sleeping and he punched you in your sleep. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, let me go have a session real quick before we talk about this because I'm all over again. So it took me, I would say, less than like 6 months to write it. It started off in the no, it's more than that. I would say, a year because it started during the pandemic. A year.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a quick turnaround.
I just went to writing mode.
Went ham. Went in on it. Okay.
And then I was sick with COVID, so it was like you in the room.
Oh, you had COVID, yeah.
Oh my God, I did not enjoy that.
I know, yeah.
I was sick.
I had it too for a minute. Yep. But man, like you said, you utilize your time to write it. A lot of people was just scared and just not utilizing their time and just sitting there trying to figure things out. But you wrote a whole book like this.
No, the human nature is to just complain. I wish people would just stop complaining.
Yeah, real talk.
Shut up.
Just do the work.
Come on.
Yeah. I wanted to ask. So you're big into meditation. What does that consist of? Do you have like a certain amount of minutes or time that you do it? And what do you
yes.
Yeah, I don't want to get too personal, but you know.
It's every Wednesday at 8 p.m. With the meditation, what we do is there is no sound bowl. There is no saging. This is really just an intimate moment for yourself and an intimate moment for you to just quiet your mind and really hear what God's plan is for your life. We go through prayer. After prayer, we go right into meditation with our eyes being closed. Right into the meditation, we do self-love affirmations. At the end of that, we do a self-love hug because you have to be reminded to hug yourself and love yourself back.
Real talk. That's dope. So everybody 8 p.m. on Wednesdays?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dope. Yeah, meditation is important. And just if that's you having a relationship with the higher power, that's really important, and talking things out with the higher power. So yeah, that's dope. I wanted to ask you, do you guys, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut y'all off. Did you want to ask anything?
No, you good.
Oh, okay, cool. So as far as being an entrepreneur, okay, so say you have an entrepreneur and they have also 9 to 5. What's your advice to that person that has a 9 to 5 and still managing their business and being an entrepreneur? Do you have any advice as far as their mental health and how to balance both, really?
Yeah. First of all, your 9 to 5 is what pays the bills. That's what I'm going to assume that person current state is right now. Don't let anybody ever make you feel that, going full time as an entrepreneur is what's best for you. You got to do what you know is going to be beneficial, because going full time means that you can pay your own health insurance, that you are going to be able to see, 5 years from now what your income is going to look like with just your business. My advice to them is that if you're going to be a 9 to 5 and an entrepreneur at the same time, put a team in place. Like, I get you want to handle all of it so you can get all the money, but making sure that your business is more effective is going to be the best thing for you. Again, I'm always going to tell entrepreneur, go get therapy. You know what I'm saying? Have therapy through this process. If you're one of those people that like to micromanage, if you're one of those people that, get anxiety just not knowing what's going on with your business while the team is working, therapy will help with that. Because I panic all the time when I send my teams to work. Are you guys good? Is everybody clothes on right? Did y'all let yourself? Like, I know me. And I had to learn to kind of calm my nerves. As long as you trust that person that the business is being delegated to, then you should be at ease. But make sure you get some therapy. Make sure you're just not trying to collect all the coins, because your business needs to run efficiently. Make sure you get the paperwork in. Make sure your bank account is open. Your tax ID is registered. Run professional businesses.
Real talk. Yeah, like that's a gem, because I don't think a lot of people think about that, having a team, because a lot of people like, oh, I can do it, or they might not have they might not think they have the means to have a team while they had the 9 to 5 and be an entrepreneur. But that's dope. You need to have a team around you to effectively run the business and still do your thing at your 9 to 5. Yeah. I don't think a lot of people think about that, or I've never heard a lot of people talk about it like that. So
trust me, when I first started off, I wanted to collect all the points to myself.
Yeah.
But it was not helping me at all.
No, that's important. Everybody's trying to get to the bag, get to the coin, but you got to run your business effectively. You got to get, whatever the business is, customers. You got to get, traffic going in. So, that's dope. These are gems that you're dropping, definitely. As far as your book, great book, August 6th coming out. Do you see yourself writing more books in the future, or just self-help books or anything like that in the future?
Oh, definitely some self-help books. And yes, I do see myself writing a book in the future. My daughter already spoke on it. She was like, people got to know what's going on with your life now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, where are you really going? So yes, there will be another book, because the book is chasing after God's own heart. So now you want to know, did I find it, right?
Oh, really? Oh, the sequel is coming. The sequel is coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
I just want to love people. I just wish that people would truly realize that, yes, we're probably hurt by our past. Yes, I get it that, people hurt us and we really loved hard and we were these kind human beings. But God really put us in a position, in this season, those people that are, call themselves very kind-hearted, to really open up your eyes and really be discerned. He put us in a place to really learn some lessons from some things. I had to learn that I cannot just let myself be accessible to everyone. I had to learn that my energy easily get drained from being everywhere, because everybody has energy they're giving. Yeah. And it's for some reason, when I'm out here in these streets, I can feel it and it drives me nuts. It's like, oh, she don't like me. I feel that. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, right. She got too many problems going on. I feel that. So I'm very mindful. Yeah, I'm very mindful of where I hang out and who's trying to trap me into coming somewhere just so they could get a little photo op. You got to be mindful. And like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not perfect. Life is never going to be as perfect as you want it to be, but it's going to be better than it used to be. This is somebody standing in front of you who really wanted to just commit suicide, who wanted to kill herself, who just every time life, became too much and she was in a low place, she just wanted to figure out, how can I kill myself? I don't want to be here. And I had to learn that I was needed. I had to learn that I was very important. And me committing suicide was not going to be beneficial to anybody. So then I had to learn boundaries and control, to take control of my own life. You get what I'm saying? I was tired of hearing those little voices saying, run into the car. You know what I'm saying? You're not needed. And that's why it's important to us in our community. Like, when those voices start talking to you, when you don't understand, when you are overwhelmed, when you are in desperate need of help and you too ashamed and your ego is riding you, like, sis, just get the support that you need. Get the help you need. You don't have to constantly live in a chaotic life. It's not healthy. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, you guys. I get too passionate about this.
No, that's amazing. It's amazing. It's raw and it's real. And like we were saying, you being selfless and sharing your story, your trials and tribulations. People are going through, same situations right now, especially with the pandemic and everything, and just life in general, and just everything. People are hearing your story, and you're definitely touching others, and your book is definitely touching others also. So glad, God intervened and you're still here. You're sharing your story with us and just sharing your story in your book with just the world. It's much appreciated. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is amazing that you shared all that with us. We appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, everybody, like you're saying, therapy is important. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through, you get through it. Just just be about your mental health, really, especially in our community. Is needed. So we thank you for that.
Yes.
That was heavy. Yeah, that was heavy. I wanted to ask you, so what's your recipe to success? What has been your recipe for intentionally going after success in your life after everything that you've gone through? What's is it like 30 pounds of of faith and infinite amount of God, a quart of confidence? Like, what's your recipe?
For me, it's 50-50, but it wholeheartedly, it's really God really all up in it. I'm gonna be straight honest. I would not be here today. I would not be in the position if I didn't just really be obedient to the call on my life. Um,
Yep.
but I do battle still daily. You get what I'm saying? Because there's something new that's going to pop up, and I got to constantly be prepared for that new change, that new person that I need to speak with, that new individual that's looking to be inspired by me, my children with their new changes. So it's going to be always a constant battle to change and learn and grow from those things. So it's a 50-50 for me. So recipe to success looks like put God all up in it. Let him stir it up. Let him make you over again. Let him just put it all back together again. And he, make you perfect again in the image of what you should be. Be yourself.
Dope. That's the recipe right there. That's a good concoction and combination, you know what I'm saying? Of all the ingredients you need. Dope. Man, that's amazing. This has been amazing, really. Just the gems you dropped in your story and everything. I think it really, will bless and has blessed a lot of people. Your book coming up August 6th. If you ain't copped it, cop it August 6th. It's coming. Y'all need to get them gems. Y'all need to hear the story. You know what I'm saying? It can help you out through your life. Also, everything that you're saying about your therapy and your meditation. I got all your links in the description. They can check you out. They need to definitely check you out. She can be your coach, your strategist, and your wellness coach. Please check her out. She's been through it, so you know what I'm saying. She got you. You know what I'm saying. Definitely.
Come on, sis. Let's just wish upon a God can't stop because it's the turn up.
It's a turn. Real talk. It's a turn up. Yeah. So, bros, you got anything to say to Suzane? It was amazing.
Yeah, man. I heard you say the book was sold out. So how can we get a copy? When is the next batch coming out? So
I still do have pre-orders available. So you can still pre-order on the website. That is still available. To get both the workbook and the actual book, you have to get it from our website. It will be available on Amazon on August 6th. It's already loaded and ready for you guys to purchase on August 6th through the website, which is just the book. But also, I will ask a huge favor. On August 6th, I am looking to become bestseller. So I need everybody, and I'll be sharing the information to go on Amazon and purchase my ebook. It's going to be for 99 cents. It's 99 cents, you guys. That's nothing. Blink and it's gone.
Come on,
99 cents. So help me get to bestseller. Okay.
Y'all need to get 2 or 3. It's 99 cents. Come on. You can't. Ain't no discount with that. Ain't no discount with that, man. Come on.
99 cents. You could, send a link to a homegirl, a friend, because they're going to love the story.
Support.
You know what I'm saying? And then tell them to go get the hard copy because they're going to really need the hard copy.
Yeah. Real talk. The book again. So our viewers can see the book. Can you show the book again one more time? Look at that. Amazing.
Oh, this way.
Yeah. Amazing. Man, go cop that, everybody.
Yeah,
and then the journal is still on Amazon. If you guys need the journal, you can find it on Amazon.
Gotta get the journal too.
Yeah.
There's a journal, and I'm a co-author in a book called Praying After God's Own Heart. So prayers for boss babes. So I'm a
Oh, that's
co-author
dope.
in this book. So if anybody also
Okay.
all that, look, come on, God was with the
Yeah.
business. Okay,
Yeah.
with
Real
the
talk.
business, He really put your sis out here on these streets to kind of
There you
advocate,
go.
to go tell these people go get yourself together.
Yeah. Your testimony is gonna help a lot of people, and it's helping a lot of people. So
Definitely do
amazing.
that.
So yeah, everybody, her link is in the description. Her website, all of her links, IG, Twitter. Follow her. Pick up that book. It's coming August 6th. Pre-order it. Get it. It's coming out. Get her journal. It's already out on Amazon. So I got I got everything in the description. So they'll definitely click on it and get all of your your greatness and everything. So definitely
Thank
everybody
you.
check that
I
out.
appreciate you guys.
No, thank you. We thank you for coming on. It was amazing, insightful, informative, and very just meaningful. Really, coming on. You coming on and sharing your story and everything. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Suzane. We we
No,
thank you
you're
so much.
welcome. And shout out to
Thank you.
Esperanza for the link up.
Shout out Esperanza for the link up. Appreciate you. You already know Esperanza. But yeah, come back anytime. You know what I'm saying? If you have, whatever you got going on, if you want to come back, it's up to you. Door is open. You know what
I'm
I'm
here
saying?
for
It
it.
was dope. Appreciate you. Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
y'all gotta invite me back. Y'all want to know how the
Yeah.
event went? Y'all want to know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
got coming up? Y'all invite me
Yeah.
back.
Come back
Definitely want
anytime. Yeah, come back
especially
anytime. Come on.
that bestsellers list. We want to have you back.
Bestseller. Yeah.
Bestseller.
Fine.
Number one. Number one. We go for
Yes.
number one.
Come
Number
on,
one
Jesus.
gonna be number one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so everybody, yeah, check out Suzane. All the links in the description. Do you have anything else you want to say, Suzane? Anything else you want to promote or anything, or just any last thoughts or
yes.
anything?
My last thoughts is to all my ladies, all my fellas, because we do forget the fellas. I know the community tell us that the guys just need to be strong, that they don't need to cry, they don't hurt. Like, we really need to open up our eyes. Really, people, just open up your eyes and let's just be real. We all need help. We all need support. We all need somebody to help us shift our mind because God does say we speak the wise. God does says in Hosea 4:6, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. So let's go out there and open up ourselves to knowledge. Open up ourselves to a new idea, a new perspective in things. Look at what you're entertaining that's very toxic in your life.
Real talk.
Cut those things out of your life. I know it's going to hurt some of those people, but your mental state of mind is the most important thing. Your life should be the most important thing. You cannot help anybody. You cannot save anybody if you can't help yourself, if you can't walk out your own process. You know what I'm saying? So really stand up for yourself and be you. Become the best version of yourself because God got something for you and I just need you to tap into it. The only way you're going to be able to tap into that thing is just be obedient into that thing. Okay, so, check me out, Suzane Jospeph, your wellness strategist, because God about to have me preach on here, so we need to cut it.
It's Sunday too, so
Oh,
we
you
can
got to have me.
go off. We want that. Go off. You know what I'm saying? Go off. Yeah, we need that. Yeah, that's
Get your
dope.
life together. Like, it's important. It's important.
Yeah.
You need it.
Definitely. Well, amazing last words, amazing last thoughts, amazing interview. We thank you so much for your, for sharing again your selflessness and sharing your story, your testimony, just everything. We appreciate you again. We're gonna have you on, soon. So be on the lookout, everybody. She's coming back soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're gonna run it back. The running back tour coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bros. You got anything you want to say before we go? Or what's up?
Yeah, Suzanne, I just want to say you thank you for doing God's work out here.
Yeah.
Mental health is important for our community, and we need to get ourselves together so we can become a better community. So
Yeah,
thank
real
you
talk.
for the good work.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for the work. Real
Thank you
talk.
for the good work.
Yeah, definitely. Quinn Raps, what's
Thank
up?
you
You got
for
something to say,
making
man?
episode 7 so live. You know what I mean? So we appreciate it. This is
So
actually
amazing.
a really good episode. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
That's why I gotta set them boundaries because my energy is everything. Like, you can't help yourself. When I'm
We
in the
needed
room,
that. We needed this.
Yeah.
Episode 7 was just
Definitely.
made for you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
Yeah, definitely. It's a vibe. So, man, thank you again, Suzane. We will have you again on soon, August 6th. Check out her book, Chasing After God's Own Heart. Get it, cop it, get everything, get the journal, the workbook, everything. Check her out. Hard copy,
ebook,
all of that.
you know?
ebook, all of that. IG, Twitter, check her out. She out here, you know what I'm saying? Changing people's lives, you know what I'm saying? Mental health is wealth, like she's saying. So, man, on that note, this is episode 7, Recipe for Intentionality. You know what I'm saying? Great interview, great guest. We thank you again, Suzane. Shoot, on that note, man, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Let me let y'all know, you know, we thank you for the support. Thank y'all, everybody. Thank y'all so much. We got some, you know what I'm saying, some comments real quick. Okay. Oh. Yeah, dope.
Oh, thank you, Butterfly.
Butterfly, fly. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Sheila.
Yeah, yep. That's Cuzzo. What up, Cuzzo? So yeah. So yeah, man. On that note, man, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Great episode. I guess nothing to say. We out, man. Recipe for Intentionality. Suzane Jospeph, wellness strategist.
Man.
Thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Peace, y'all.
Decorum right out the window, yo. I cannot pretend, oh yeah. Right on for the darkness, that's your candlelight vigil, nigga. Hey.